Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to the grand finals of the Bloodborne tournament. Been a long road. Many painful deaths, many successes, and yeah, it's just been a long road. And here we are at the cusp of the promised land. The light at the end of the road is here. Yeah, I'm Curious Peanut, and with me today's Mama Souls.
Hey, everybody.
And without these guys need no introduction. We've got Ahady on the left, current world record holder. We've got Marchyy, winner of the winners bracket. With yesterday, Marchyy fell, so it became a tie between these two as far as they both of their losses have come to each other. So this is like the best 2 out of 3. This is it. Like, I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can tell. But without further ado, I think we're just going to get going. So, Mama, you want to count us down?
Sure. From 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, boys.
We have liftoff. So yeah, Bloodborne. A little bit faster than DS2. We don't have a rapier, but we got a saw cleaver. And a pistol. Yeehaw, cowboy. So yeah, now these guys really don't need any introductions. These guys are seasoned runners through and through.
These are definitely two of the best that you could ask for, that's for sure.
So I'm definitely excited to see how this shakes out. There's going to be a lot of different parts where, you know, just little things can either make or break you. But it is a race setting, and it's never over till it's over. If you guys are not aware, we do go off of IGT, so pretty much we will never know until the very end. So far, so good. These guys grabbing those the quick vials. No memes, no wolf deaths. That's good. We're just gonna make a quick detour to the dream. There's always one criticism I always hear of Bloodborne, and I get it. You know, the fact that you have to go back to the dream to do anything. You can't warp between lamps, and you know, that's one thing that I think is unique in the Bloodborne, as far as a speed run, is because we actually do our darndest to not go back as much as possible. You know, minimizing those warps. But yeah, we typically go, I think it's, including this time, it's like 4 times to the dream. Something like that. You know, grabbing our weapons, saw cleaver, pistol. You know, in retrospect, looking at this stuff, I remember my first playthrough, I probably spent hours trying to get past this big bonfire, you know, and we're not even, you know, 2 minutes in and you're already running by it. It's kind of wild to look, you know, kind of think about where you came from.
Right, my first, 2 or 3 playthroughs ended there, and then I, just went and sold the game back to GameStop, and I was like, I'm never playing this again. And now look.
And now look at us. So Ahady goes for sewer skip and does not get the cool plunge, but he does get the quit out. Marchyy as well going for the sewer skip. I'm not sure if Marchyy got it. He looked a little left to me, but we'll see.
He looks a little left, yeah.
So pretty much sewer skip. You're jumping up there, and then you're trying to land on that pillar. As you see, Ahady did get the quit out version. You can actually do plunges, which I'm sure he was going for, but ended up not getting it. Yeah, Marchyy was a little left, but he gets a quick turnaround. So there's going to be a little bit of RTA difference now because he's got an extra load, but no biggie. We'll have quite a few of those throughout the run. So yeah. So hardest boss in the speed run. Not entirely kidding. So Gascoigne.
Not even joking.
Yeah, not joking. Like, this guy's honestly one of the hardest bosses in the run. He's one you can definitely lose a lot of time on. One of the bigger chunks. And it's mostly just because you don't, like, one, you don't have beast blood pellets and you're not upgraded, right? But utilizing backstabs and Molotovs, you can get some pretty fast kills. Marchyy getting that second tribe super skip. So really only a few seconds behind, really. Even though it looks like much more. And Ahady making quick work of Gascoigne.
Nice. Like, not only can Gascoigne, like, really waste a lot of your time in a race setting, I would say that at least, like, 60% of runs probably reset in this split. He's just...
Yeah, these guys are seasoned runners, and for the most part, the biggest thing is you don't want to see phase 2. You don't want to see the long axe phase. But once you can usually power through it pretty well. Getting a little bit of a scare there at the end, but no, he got through there easy.
That's all right. We're good.
We're good. We're good. Both of the guys getting past Gascoigne. That's like the big one. Dying to Gascoigne.
Run's over. We can go home, boys.
Yeah. So yeah, Ahady went ahead and grabbed the hunter set. Just some little nice 6 seconds out of the way for just that comfort. Really can't blame you. It can save you from these dogs. It can save you from a lot of things. Because really, the rags they give you at the beginning, they're like wet paper, wet tissue paper. You breathe on them and they break. I mean, and then Ahady talking to our boy Alfred. He's top dog. Gives us that fire paper for free. Ahady getting a little kiss from the dog. Just a little kiss. So yeah, you saw him pick up the Madman's Knowledge. That's to get you insight, which is secondary currency, and we'll use that to buy upgrades and other stuff later. So yeah, they're pretty much neck and neck. Really, just only has that one load RTA difference. Ahady going for the cocktails. Ooh, Marchyy getting a kiss as well. These dogs are just really wanting some
pets. Dogs are super loving today.
They're loving. They must want some pets. Alright, so Ahady goes for old Yarnum skip. Ooh. I don't know if he got that quit out. We'll see. Worst case scenario, he's on the bottom and he has to climb back up the ladder, which is a time loss, but hey, it's not the worst thing. I'm pretty sure you'll survive at that. Meanwhile, Marchyy right behind. Yeah, he did hit the bottom, so he's got to run around. So this is where RTA-wise on our thing, Marchy's going to catch up a little bit. Marchyy going for old Yarnum skip. He's doing the insane witchcraft way. I still don't know how people do that. And hits it. Very nice.
That was nicely done.
So yeah, Ahady had to run back up. No big deal. He loses a few vials, but no big deal.
A few vials, a little bit of time.
Oof.
It happens. We're good. Oh!
And that's not good. So Ahady fell off the fence there.
Oh.
So he's gonna have to run back from Central Yarnum, or excuse me, Cathedral World.
We're very early in the run.
Yes, very early. But that is about a minute time loss.
Main thing
Meanwhile,
here is that he's got to shake this off because he has got a lot of run left.
and he can do it. I know he can, because there's a lot of stuff in this game. We're not even past the second boss here. As Marchyy approaches BSB, looks like he's going to be going for the YOLO. So I think this is typically about six seconds faster than the cocktail strat. You'll see top runners do this, and they really make it look so easy, and it's funny because it's really not. Because this guy, he's squirrely. And Marchyy gets done with that with BSB pretty handily. So the one big thing to keep note here is that Ahady is going to be a little low on vials at this point. But he should be fine to get all the way up to Amelia.
Pretty sure I hear him cussing this game in Canada all the way down here in Texas.
And he hits at that time, no problem. You know, see, and that's really like it goes to show you guys, like this game, like a lot of these things, we take them for granted in PB attempts and all that. That these skips are hard sometimes to pull off. And there's death involved. That's a hard skip, and things can go wrong.
Especially these two splits. Between Sewer Skip, Gascoigne, and Old Yarnum Skip, you're dealing with a lot of stuff very, very early in the game.
I mean, between Gascoigne, then just having to deal with dogs, you've got Old Yarnum Skip, then getting through Old Yarnum, and then BSB, typically you got just a lot of stuff. Very volatile. But once you get past BSB, it kind of evens out, which is nice.
Marchyy grabbing the doll set and wearing it. Nice fashion, Marchyy.
He's going for that aerodynamic speed. And Ahady is electing to go for YOLO BSB as well. I think he at this point knows he needs to save as much time as he can. And he's, again, seasoned as heck, so not even probably going to be an issue for him.
By seasoned, we mean we're all full of all the salt we can muster.
You got a little pop meme there, but... very nicely done. 2 YOLO BSBs. Meanwhile, Marchyy
is making his way to Amelia. That's one of my favorite Bloodstark Beast memes, is like sticking her butt in the wall right before she does the final phase transition. Like, just to make things super hard on you.
Oh yeah. She'll do that. Just to spite you. It's Miyazaki's touch. So yeah. Marchy's doing the newer version of Amelia, which you end up not taking a visceral and you kind of take advantage of broken limbs and a broken limb soreness mechanic. Amelia's kind of getting that out of here a little bit, but he got her down. Gunshot for measure.
Gotta make sure she's dead.
Yeah, just gotta make sure, just in case she somehow, stays alive. You'd be surprised though that happened.
That actually happened to me once.
She
literally
definitely
happened. I ran up to start the cutscene and she swiped me and killed me.
You never take for granted that the health bar says 0 in this game, because there's plenty of times where they're still alive. All right, so Ahady, he can't heal here, but he's gonna be grabbing 6 vials right after this ladder warp, which we didn't explain. Marchy's actually coming on the back end of it, so pretty much you're tricking the game into thinking you're on the ladder, which we never really talk about too much. or it's very understated. But it's a really neat trick. You only see it there in the speedrun, unfortunately. Or at least the all boss no clip route. You see it a lot more in all trophies. But yeah, you can do it with like any animation, which is kind of wild. I guess you can even do it with a vial, even though like I don't know why you'd want to do that. Ahady actually electing not to heal here. I don't think the back swipe would kill you, but
No, it doesn't take hardly any.
he's as well
Problem is
going.
with the strat. If she gets away, that's the.
She's staying put. That's alright.
Alright, we're good.
We're good. Easy peasy. Meanwhile, Marchyy, he's just gotten to the woods lamp. He's going to do his first level up and buys. He's going to buy some cocktails, sell the doll set. He doesn't get to wear it anymore. Feels bad, man. And he's going to buy some use that insight, buy some shards, upgrade to +4, slot the gems, and then go level up. Killing the doll in the process.
I think he should keep it and wear it.
You think?
Yeah. Who needs levels?
Yeah. Levels are overrated.
We get it, Peanut.
I didn't say anything. And he's off to Cathedral Ward and the undefeated champ, Bagman. And Ahady coming out the backside of that ladder warp, gonna be doing the exact same thing. He's not very far behind. He's doing his best catching up. And one hit knockout.
Yeah, one hit KO.
This guy is insane.
The actual Bloodborne speedrun king.
Rip the Deathless run. The Great Equalizer, Bagman. Yeah, coming out the backside, they put you in prison, but let you open the door, figure that one out. Kill this lizard, or excuse me, wandering madness is the correct term. Do that, and you grab some more chunks, or blood shards for later. Or are those twins? I don't even remember. I think those are normal. Or no, they'd be twins.
Those are twins.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know. I just blindly do what they tell me to do in the route anymore. So yeah, this is Parl. He gets bullied. Again, using the broken limbs and limb soreness, we're just going to be wailing on his right side here. And we don't use a fire paper like we used to. What in the world? Oh, okay, I see what he was doing there. I was wondering, Marchyy was healing a bunch, and he was actually getting his vials to 9, so he can just do a 1 press and buy 11. Insane micromanaging the menu. Let's go. But yeah, you kill Parl, you buy some more vials, and you buy 3 bolt paper to use on the some upcoming bosses, because killing the the bolt beast Parl gives you bolt paper. Imagine. Bagman remains undefeated.
Yeah.
Ahady did get a gunshot off, though. Which you could argue is good or bad. So yeah, Marchy's going to just be doing some running through the woods right at this point. Picking up some upgrade mats. Pretty much more beast blood pellets up here. We didn't really talk about those, but those are the lifeblood of the run. They give us a large damage boost, 20% on eat, and then up to 70% when you build up your meter. But they help out a lot.
Yes, they do.
So you're going to see the same exact strat. Get 1274 on the first combo, 2 hits on the leg to stack it, or knock him down. 5-hit combo to kill. Very easy. And meanwhile, Marchy's on the back half of woods here. Going to be approaching the...
Great shadows! You can do it!
Yeah, don't do it. It's a bad idea. But yeah, we'll probably see both these runners go ahead and be doing the Shadows AI freeze. If I had to guess, But yeah, this was found roughly a little over a year ago. I was actually talking with Cookie about that yesterday. And yeah, this was found by Cookie in Distortion 2. They refound the way to get past the fog wall and jump in here. You do that little tree jump, and then you fall into the arena, activate the fight, and then you can wail on them to your heart's content. Pretty cool.
Imagine cheating like this
I
in
know,
a sacred game.
Imagine fighting the bosses. Remember when we had fun? I don't. Yeah, Marchy's gonna be going ahead and jumping in here, and this is his second go, so now they're just chilling. I never said that, KC. I would never disown a cheeser. I actually encourage it. I'm just a stubborn old man.
You're not playing that boomer Bloodborne.
So yeah, that was Shadows. Very easy peasy, and off onto Rom for Marchyy. He's gonna grab the lamp for safety. Just if anything goes bad, you get hit by a stray fireball here or whatever. You know, Rom memes. You don't want to run all the way.
You don't really lose much getting that lamp, other than the time to light it.
Yeah, it's really in a race setting. There's no reason not to.
Nice.
And he gets YOLO Lunarium Key Skip. Very nice. Very poggers. That's a very difficult skip to pull off because you have to go off of an enemy.
It really is. The skip itself is not that bad if you do the quit out version, but getting the YOLO version like he just did, oh my god.
Alright, so no, we're not going to see no YOLO ROM. That's a good thing. Imagine. I wouldn't actually put it past Ahady at this point, but we'll see. So yeah, just killing the spiders. Gonna get 3 hits in here. Pretty much want to do less than 1060. Marchyy looks like he gets a backstep. That's very good. Extra damage before the stagger is always good. He's just gonna have pretty much 1 hit here before on the back's half. And since we've played this game so much, we know where to go.
He got stuck on one of the baby spiders.
They were playing passive defense. They're boxing him out. All right, and Ahady getting past those difficult shadows.
Please. Thank you.
Oh, he knows better than to not grab that lamp.
That's one thing about Ahady, though, is that I know if he knows that he's behind, he's willing to pull out all the stops. And
Indeed.
that scares me.
So we'll see. Yeah, he's approaching Rom
Perfect
here.
perfect skip by Ahady too. That was very nice.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh god. Mm. Mm.
I believe.
I think I'm gonna close my eyes. Tell me when it's over.
It's not over yet, but it's going pretty well. This mad god gamer.
Oh my
Let's
god.
heckin' go. My heart's beating. I'm not gonna lie. I believed, but I was not to say I wasn't concerned.
I'm gonna have an anxiety attack by the end of this.
Meanwhile, Marchy's on Yargul skip. He did not get it YOLO, so he has to go ahead and do the pro flow backup. He gets a stored roll. Not a big deal. So yeah, that's a big one. That's nice. That's definitely gonna help Ahady out, making up some of that time. So yeah, Yargul. So at this point, like this, pretty much like Shadows through Reborn is always like a really difficult and kind of a tense segment, like portion of the run, because at this point, you're carrying around a lot of echoes for your next level up, you know. But there's a lot of danger around, you know, especially Yargul, you know, Yargul skip, all of that. Just a lot of places that you know you can get hampered before you fully utilize your power. You get fully, you know, Super Saiyan 3 or whatever. But once you get past Reborn, it's a lot better. Ahady getting he had to do a bow, but he got past. Very nice. Meanwhile, Marchyy entering Reborn. Now, Reborn typically goes pretty well, but it's a wild card sometimes. You never know. Was like not last tournament, maybe. It was like 18.
It was last tournament, but it was 2 years ago. We
Marchyy
didn't
had
have
to
a
do.
tournament last year.
True. Marchyy getting a lot of fireballs.
Oh, Marchyy, oh my god.
That roll was concerning. But he did it. Meanwhile, Ahady right behind, getting the gym. This is a race. This is a grand
Yeah.
finals. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm excited as a viewer and a commentator. I'm hyped. Let's go.
I would be hype if I wasn't, like, nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous.
Like, my stomach currently lives in my throat right now, so...
All right. Some little fireball meme. Oh man. I believe.
Holy shit. God.
We made it. We made it through. Let's go.
Everybody's past Reborn.
All right, but
Praise the Lord.
here's the thing though: is Miko is the one that's been the guy this for our tournament this year. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this is the race. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I hope. This is awesome. This is fun to watch.
This is the culmination of it. This is why we do this.
So yeah, Marchyy getting past, grabbing those extra chunks right now. He's going to be going and leveling up 3225 strength skill and going +8. And getting rid of that beast blood gem. That's really not doing us any good no more. Really only even slot that for Parl in the first place.
That's the best part, is that you have no idea what the IGT is going to be at the end, so you can't even go by like what you're watching on screen. So there's like not a lot of point in even attempting.
Yeah, it's fun. You never really know till the end. It's never over till the lady sings. All right, so as Ahady's entering to go do his level up, Marchy's coming out. Mensis is relatively straightforward. You got one potential meme spot up here by the door. You've got Edgar, Choir Intelligence. He can always throw a meme at you. Marchy's electing to just go ahead and quit out at the door.
That, if Ahady doesn't also quit out at the door, that will definitely help get them together RTA wise.
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad idea doing that quit out. They because you potentially can have the Silver Beast and or one of those rock troll guys following you. Eddie's electing not to do the quit out, so he's going to be, and he looks like he's fine. Doesn't have any followers in game.
Ahady has no followers. Wow, toxic, you know.
In game. So Marchyy going to grab those blue elixirs. Those are nice just for one running through the next area for the pigs. And then we use, oh, I forget where's the other spot we use it? I can't even remember anymore. Anyways.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, yeah, I don't remember where you use the second elixir.
In the DLC.
Oh, true. My brain went blank. But Marchyy entering Mikolash as we speak, and Ahady is right behind. Insane dual boss fight? Question mark?
Peanut doesn't know where you need to use the blue elixirs because he doesn't need them. Okay, that's why. He runs BL4. He doesn't need blue elixirs.
Stop. You guys are putting words into my mouth. All right, so Marchyy getting, I didn't even see if he got Swedish or not, but getting the gunshot strat. Dual Mikolashes. Let's go. All right. Marchyy going for the 2-hit strat on the Wandering Madness. I hate doing the L1. I feel like I miss it every time. Ahady going for the standard 3. And these are the little things. We'll see if these things matter at the end.
We got a race on our hands, boys.
Marchyy getting the plunge. Very nice. Should be wrapped up as long as Mika doesn't do any jumpy away memes. He's thinking about it. And
Not today, Satan.
Ahady almost losing Miko. Alright, he's got him corralled, I think. Yep, there we go.
Nice.
Little hiccup,
Woo!
not a big deal.
It's fine.
Alright. Both of the guys through the Mikalash, who has been the run killer of this tournament. So GG to both of those boys. Now off to finish off any percent, which is Wet Nurse. But first, got to make the detour. Go grab us a gem. You'd think that running 45 seconds out of our way would be kind of, you know, slow, but
Gem is worth it.
it's worth it.
Like Ahady throwing the cocktails in that elevator.
I was wondering what that was.
It's just like exploding all over the side.
I was like, is he popping? I was like, is he popping elixir? Or I was looking at his soul count or echo count because I thought he was popping cold bloods. All right. Looks like both these guys got through relatively unfazed. Both of them not taking the frenzy damage on the back half. Very nice. Sometimes if you mark out while the proc is still up, you'll get hit twice, like once there and then once afterward. Very not fun having to waste 2 vials.
Let's see how this memer boss treats him. Last night I got an insta home run swing for the first time ever. I mean, I barely even loaded out of the cutscene, and she was like in the middle of home run swing. It's like, alright, that's cool. This can happen, that's a thing.
Alright, Marchyy entering Wet Nurse. Same thing with Ahady. Wet Nurse is pretty straightforward. I mean, you're just pretty much wailing behind her. It's just kind of whether or not, you know, you get good attacks and or she's teleports and she does that nightmare phase. Looks like Marchy's getting a teleport.
Ooh.
She spawns right beside him.
Like, right on top of him.
And she is throwing some memes at him right now. The left to right swipes.
Tried to nightmare phase.
Alright. Marchy's got him down, and Ahady's got him down. Pretty much synced up now. Let's go. Very nice. Good job, GG, both of you guys. This is the content we're waiting for.
Mm-hmm. They're both so intent that they didn't even wave to us. That's okay. We'll peepo hey anyway.
All right, so both those guys that are done, they're gonna go +9, slot the rest of their gems, and go off to do Lecture hall skip. Our favorite.
Yay.
So some people refer to this as lecture hall skip. Truthfully, there's no luck involved. This is just a very precise skip.
That's all the luck.
It's all the luck.
Oh, there's Ahady.
And
there's Marchyy right on his
Marchyy.
tail.
All right, so there's making up a little ground.
I think Marchyy had one extra attempt at it. That's like all it was.
Slowly creeping back in it. I think Marchyy has maybe one or two extra loads screens than Ahady at this point, and we have to remember Ahady's on a PS5. But so that keep those things in mind about where they are relatively. I think they're getting a lot closer to even. Like I think Marchy's might probably a little bit ahead at this point, but Ahady's definitely has closed the gap.
This is why we always say to wait until the very end, because you don't know. So many different things happen. You know, Ahady lost a good chunk of time missing the skip the first time.
I mean, yeah, he fell
But then
down,
then he died.
then he
But then he
died.
died and had a load screen. But then he had to come back and run again. And Marchy's got several quit outs. One's on a PS5, one's on a PS4 Pro. There's just a lot of things to account for that really prevent you from knowing who's where IGT.
And that's why we go off of IGT. Yeah, so this is Amy. Kind of an early to mid-game boss. It's pretty much your mower down without much trouble. There's actually kind of a slightly newer strat where we used to just stagger her head with an R2, and now you actually wait, and if you time it correctly, you can actually do some damage there, which is quite nice. And I think Ahady did get the damage, and Marchyy didn't, which it's not even a big deal because it just adds a little bit of extra 2 seconds on the back end. And these guys are going to do their final level ups. Hopefully 44 strength if they got the pig kill. I wasn't paying attention whether they did or not. I think it looked like Marchyy got 43. Doesn't really change much. You might have to do one extra hit on a boss later on a failure. But not, and you have to change your combo on cleric, but insignificant. So yeah, this is kind of the boring portion of the run. We're going to go grab some extra beast blood pellets and then do a cave skip. Cave skip's kind of cool. It's kind of scary. It doesn't look scary, but there is always a little bit of a potential to get stuck in the gravestones and or fall and die. Oh, these guys are seasoned pros.
Skips. We're good.
And wouldn't be a Miyazaki game without a poison swamp. Thanks, Miyazaki. Bets on if Elden Ring has a swamp? Yay or nay?
Definite yay.
Probably yay.
I think it even said in the description that it does.
Multiple swamps, oh no. So yeah, once they do this, they're gonna grab the summons and then grab the last umbilical cord, which we eat 3 of those to fight Moon Presence at the end. It was kind of fun because when Cookie found the wolf cliff, we kind of had filled around with trying to get that early, and I think it didn't end up working out. but that would have been a really neat thing, because having kind of to go all the way around is definitely feels slow sometimes. But it's a nice little breather before you get action picks back up. You start ramping up in Upper Cathedral Ward, and then you got DLC, which is its own beast. And unfortunately, even though you can like dupe these chords, technically they have like, I think, their own little like key like signatures or whatever. So you can't, even if you dupe one, it only counts for one consumed out of the 3.
Correct.
Which that's another thing that would be nice if we could somehow figure that one out. But that's I'm gonna leave that
You
to
get
the
the
skip.
extra insight, which is great.
I'll leave that one to the skip finders and all them. All right, so both the boys are done with the woods. Now we're off to Upper Cathedral Ward, which houses jelly beans and spaghetti.
Where you get dessert before you get dinner.
That's right. That's how it always should be. But you'll get to see some cool tech up here. You'll get to see Orphanage Key Skip, which, assuming I know at least Ahady is going to do Cleaver version. I know yesterday I think Marchyy grabbed the Cane. I didn't catch if he did Cane version or not, but that's kind of a newer, bringing back the old school kind of deal, because it used to be a thing, then it wasn't, and now it's more or less pretty standard at this point with the extended Cleaver Orphanage Key Skip. Which is really nice, because you don't have to, run away all the way around and through 15 brain suckers to get the key. You can just hit them through the door and boom. And there's Ahady doing the quit out right there. That's pretty much just to make sure, and Marchyy as well, pretty much just to make sure you don't get blasted in the face.
Like right as you come around the corner.
Yeah, because just the way your stamina typically runs, you can get blasted in the face, and you can go the other way, but it's slower, it's longer distance. Of course, they have to sway it on the left side where all the enemies are. Figure that, thanks.
Ooh.
All right, and then we got the big boss up here, the guy, the gatekeeper, the scythe man. He can either attack or he can block you. Ahady gets through the attacks, little hiccup. He didn't want to really move. Marchy's getting the standard point. He's like, "Hey, you shall not pass." And you're just like, nah. Alright. Pretty flawless Orphanage Key skips from both of these guys. No memes. Alright, so we have first course coming up. Jelly beans. Emissary. Marchyy is electing to just mow down that brain sucker. He didn't even want to mess with him. He was like, nope, no, I'm not even going to mess with it. Don't blame him. Don't care. Alright, now Ahady's going for YOLO jelly beans. And he did not get the backstep. So that's going to be a run back. Definitely unfortunate. But those are sometimes what happens when you go for the YOLO strats. Sometimes that's why they call them YOLO. Definitely still a lot to this race. Marchyy getting blasted by the the celestial jelly bean, whatever you want to call him, the super jelly bean. Marchyy approaching Ebrietis. The main course. Pretty standard fight. Go for those limb breaks, stagger the head, charge dart to the finish. Bing, bang, boom, done. Alright, Ahady's on his way back up Upper Cathedral Ward. He won't have to go around the, like go do Orphanage Key Skip or none of that again, so that's good. Marchyy throwing a cocktail into the guy's hand. I wonder if he caught it. Alright, Ahady reapproaching the Celestial Emissary. Now, it's going to be a little awkward with the fog wall. They're going to kind of get a running start since they're already spawned in. But typically, your damage is so good here, it doesn't even matter. Alright, nicely done. Nice recovery. We're back in this, boys. Alright, and Marchy's on his way to Cleric Beast.
True final boss.
The true final boss. But yeah, I always like to call Cleric Beast kind of like it's a reminder of where you came from. Because it's, you know, it's either Gascoigne or Cleric Beast, right? And you're more or less fully realized in how strong you can be at this point. You know, it's a 5-hit fight without any buffs or anything. Ooh, how do you get in the thing where it throws you up in the air and gives you the insta stamina? Very nice. And here comes Cleric. I mean Marchyy. I think Marchyy won that one.
A little bit.
It was close.
They had us in the first half.
Alright, meanwhile, Ahady getting picked up and going to the DLC. We actually do Cleric at this juncture because it makes us save. We used to do Cleric earlier and pick up a Cold Blood, but we figured out we really don't use the 4,000 echoes we get from Cleric for anything, so we just pushed him back and actually used that to have enough echoes to upgrade to plus 10. And Marchyy is off to DLC. So this is when stuff starts getting spicy. This is where great runners can make up a lot of time and people can lose time. Because these bosses are definitely the highest difficulty curves of a lot of the bosses. A lot of them have been pretty streamlined, but there's always the chance that something goes wrong.
Or even just in the run itself.
True. Research Hall. Monka S. It's amazing how good those guys with no eyes can track you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't figured this skip out yet, but we gotta run up here, grab the eye pendant that allows us to go into the research hall. So you gotta run up there and grab that from Lawrence's hand real quick. Ahady approaching Cleric Beast, the final boss. Easy 5 hits. How many hits does it take to get to the end of a Cleric Beast? 5! You won 500 fake internet points. So Marchyy making his way. We're about halfway to Ludwig here. We got to do a quit out because pretty much there's these guys that are chilling out in that house and they just take their sweet time coming outside. So we just do a quit out and put them right back inside, and that way we can just bulldoze them inside the house and
Yep,
and
murder
run.
the first two and run past.
Yeah. Way back in the no quit out days, you just used to just kind of wait it out and have them walk out. But
yep, you stand there and let them all walk out, and then you just run past them.
But this is partial quit outs, so you can pretty much quit out at any point if it's not canceling X animation, such as a door or a lever. So that is definitely allowed. All right, Marchyy has got hyper following Tickman.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to get by it fine though. So this is always the scary portion. You get up on this ladder and there's this hunter down there that's just, he just doesn't like you very much. So he'll shoot his gun and throw his little cane deal at you. If you do your stamina and everything correctly, usually it's not a big deal. And we've got Marchyy approaching Ludwig here. He's a pretty big pushover in this route, as long as the strat goes fine. And even if it doesn't, you might have to dodge one attack in phase 2.
No super secret Canadian opener.
Yeah, break the leg, 2 hits, 3 on the head. 3 hits, then charged R2 pushes him into phase 2. And it should be a wrap. I spoke too soon. Ludwig decided to try to even the score, but Marchyy prevailed. So yeah, now we just got to run by this this Amelia clone, or this might be Amelia. I'm not sure. Lore.
I don't know. I'm not a lorist.
A lorist. All right, so Marchy's. All right, this is always something to always take of note. Marchyy did not grab the skull, so he's, you know, a death here at any point could potentially set him back. Because pretty much at this point he's bound to that first lamp in the research hall.
Yep, Marchyy is risking it for the biscuit.
I mean, that shows a vote of confidence. Meanwhile, Ahady is making his way up the cursed ladder. Dual ladder action, insane.
Oh, good lord.
Marchyy getting by with the skin of his teeth here. Alright, it's gonna be Interesting to see how he gets, but if the gunman aggroes, oh, he's getting blocked. Yeah, that was smart call by him. So he got blocked, and that guy aggroed the machine gun guy early, so he just decided to quit out. I'll be interested to see where those guys are, though, when he loads in. Meanwhile, Ahady's on Ludwig, pretty straightforward. Fight's pretty much over at this point. Oh, good gravy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of. These enemies, they don't play by the same rules that we do. And they can, yeah, move before you can, so... Luckily, insane gamer instincts had him strafe that.
And then the big IV dude did the
slow attack.
the 14-year attack. No.
Oh. Wow, that was a long jump. Give him the gold medal.
Oh my lord. Well, this is not. Please die.
Oh,
Please
wow. Die. This is why people found research halls yet.
I have never seen that first rat turn around like that. And then on top of that, a lot of times what'll happen is, like, if you fall and you get a stored roll, he'll kill you before you're even out of it.
Alright, so this is living failures.
Marchyy!
And Marchyy gets slapped. The Great Equalizer, chat. Just kidding. Alright, so at this juncture, Marchy's going to go ahead and grab the skull since he's back here now. Smart call. Getting the instant pickup on the skull with the backstep. Very insane tech. Alright, this rat, let's see, this one didn't get, I don't think he's silver medalist. He didn't get the near of what that other guy did. And Ahady getting a stored roll. What in the, what?
What?
The, what? What just happened? What? I don't know what just happened. Just died to something. I hope the thing went down at least. Like, it was the rat? Like, I'm very confused. Anyway, Marchyy is all back to living failures. He's being pretty passive. This guy's backstepping him to heck. Alright, Ahady did get the thing went up. That's good. He can get right back up there. Oh, Marchyy got hit by a bulb and then he gets meteors. It is spicing up, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting spicy. And Marchyy does not get he did not get the failures fly was slow enough. He's not going to be able to save his pellet. That's fine. He just might have to dodge an attack or two. Marchy's on Marchyy. She gives him the back step. The double.
Nice
Marchyy
backstab.
goes for the heels into the backstab. That was a good play. He should be good here. It's going to go phase 3. That should be a wrap.
Nice.
That was a nice recovery. Not coming off of a full pellet. Getting that backstab definitely helped. Not getting double poked in the chest. It wasn't nice, but I guess we'll take it. Meanwhile, Ahady, he did get his meter, and he's going on in. While Marchyy makes his way just past the clock tower. Alright, get the good opener for Marchyy. Get that extra L1. Alright, you got her in the corner. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a wrap for
Nicely
Marchyy.
done.
Yeah, elixirless Hamlet it kind of gets a little monk ass at times, but it's not that bad. Runs through here. Gonna do this slip quit out for the Hamlet skip. And then for the hardest boss ever. 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 No. I actually think Lawrence is harder, but that's just my personal opinion. Harder than witches? I don't know. Perhaps. Alright, Marchyy gets the second half of that skip. And off to Orphan. So yeah. A lot of people think this is the hardest boss. He's pretty hard. He hits like a truck. But we figured out how to backstab him quite a bit. So Marchyy already on pretty much full beast meter, getting dual backstabs. Hasn't used his butt scratch yet. He's got that in his back pocket, no pun intended. Get that transform. He should be able if he hits this. Yeah, we got a wild one. But he wrangled him in. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, Ahady just now entering Orphan, getting that opening backstab easy. The exact same follow-up that Marchyy got. Let's go. It's like I'm watching the same fight. Throws that butt scratch out, get that jump. Going for the KC clip. I don't think he got it though. But he got that backstab. Very nice. I referred to the KC clip. There's some tech by runner named KC Smurf that if you get hit by that attack, it has like a double hitbox, but if you only take like one of the hits, it typically can bait out another jump. But it didn't work out at his favor there. And Marchyy is now entering Lawrence, which I think is the hardest boss in this dang game. Just because he is a tank, and he has a lot of moves. But we've got him pretty much down to a science at this point for the run. Pretty much just needs to get a couple more hits here and it should be a wrap.
Nice.
Had to do one extra little hit there at the end, but came through.
So Ahady coming up to Lawrence now, and Marchyy will be heading to Hemwick.
Hemwick. Cookie's still waiting for Hemwick skip, buddy.
Where surely Cookie has told one of these runners about the skip, and we're gonna see it today, right, Cookie?
Right, Cookie? Ahady making pretty good quick work of the Lawrence, getting that head stagger. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That was a nice Lawrence fight.
That was textbook. If we had a textbook. But what we do have is a wiki. If you need to learn stuff, go there. Shameless plug. Yep, we're on the tail end of the run. So this is kind of another little slow section, little breather before we got the final. We got some of the hardest bosses coming up. We've got the Ligarius, we've got Garamond, we've got Moon Presence, but do not forget about witches.
That only one runner has ever died to the witches.
It's not true. I know of at least two, and I'm one of them. It's an exclusive club. We're proud. Super secret club.
I'm just trying to pick on Mario.
Mario's never run this game. What are you talking about? It's a different Mario.
Different Mario, yeah. So we have been doing this tournament for, what, about 8 weeks now? Maybe 2 months?
7 to 8 weeks. Since
And
the
we
beginning of
started
April.
with-
Or May, excuse me.
And we started with 17 runners. And now it's down to these two. And we're down to, what, about the last 10 to 12 minutes of the game.
It's been a fun run, and I hope all
It
you
has
guys...
been a lot of fun.
I hope all you guys watching have been with us throughout and have had fun watching. It's been a fun thing to do, and it's gonna be hopefully become more standardized and annual again. So we had to take last year off, but we're back at it again. So no, it's been a lot of fun this year.
It has.
No one wants it to end. Make it the grand finals next week. Yes. All right, Marchyy makes quick work of the witches. He's going to do this barrel clit out, which is pretty neat. It's going to put him outside of the boss arena because game start another Bloodborne tournament next week.
Yeah, Peanut. I don't think. I know it's been a lot of fun for everybody, and it's been a lot of fun for us too. But I don't think people realize how much work Peanut has put into this. One, since the beginning of the tournament, and two, for months and months before that. A lot of hard work goes into these tournaments, and Peanut has been a very busy boy for the past several months. And we owe a lot to him for making this possible.
I'm just happy that we all have a thing to come together and have some fun. That's what I'm all about. We used to do races all the time, and what better way to have our little, we used to do these tournaments, pre last year, where we took it off, and it's just nice to have it here at Speed Souls. We're, back home. So yeah. But no, I thank everybody that's watched and everybody that's participated, everyone that's helped behind the scenes. It's been a lot of work, but yeah, we've all grown and learned throughout this tournament. We started, if you go back and watch some of our early VODs, we've come a long way. So, and this is now we've got the DS2 tournament and hopefully even more down the line, more showcases and all that fun stuff. So, it's definitely drop a follow and all that stuff because there's more coming down the pipe.
Dude, I'm liking this idea that we're coming up with in chat. The Bloodborne winner has to play the DS2 winner, and they each have to play each other's game and see who finishes faster. That would be hilarious.
Just the culmination of the fastest all souls runner. Or speeds happens after ESA. They did drop ESA schedule today. I didn't really check it, but I think I would assume we've got some Speed Souls members that had gotten in. All right, so Marchyy coming down the final stretch. We've got 3 bosses. Bang, bang, bang. Jadano, Damflesh, and Yarth. Nice. Well, that'll be fun to watch. And Fudge. Nice. Well, congrats to all those runners that got in.
Oh, I can't believe Dark Sassy didn't get into ESA. How sad, Fudge.
Next year, I believe.
Please don't encourage him. Thank you.
Yeah, we even, I think, got a Bloodborne run. Yart's gonna do unrestricted, the wolf clip route. In a marathon. Yikes. Blessed be the wolf RNG for him.
Alright, here comes Ligarius.
Alright. Getting some Ligarius memes there.
Yeah.
We always take Ligarius for granted, but he's kinda being a memer at the moment.
Marchyy is having to be very careful because this race is a little close to die to Ligarius and have this big run back.
He did get the backstab, that's good.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, now Ahady's right behind doing his Ligarius, and then both are going to be doing Garemoon. Pretty standard from Ahady.
Nice fight. Last few minutes. It feels really bittersweet.
It does. But this is the look. Both these guys have been through this entire race, and like, look, they're right there, neck and neck. Like, this is the way we got. This is a finish. This is what it's all about. Yeah, Franker Z's in the chat.
Purple helicopter opening? Question mark?
And Marchyy completes, and it looks like Ahady got Gehrman.
Gehrman was being a little bit of a memer. You got this, Ahady. Let's go.
Bring it home, Ahady. You got this.
Good job, Marchyy.
Yeah, GG Marchyy. Got a 108.35. Very good race time. And I have to suspect that he probably will be the winner, but like we said, we never know till the end of to the very end.
Nice fight.
Bring it on home.
You got this, Ahady.
Become Slug.
Crystal coming in with the raid. Thank you, Crystal.
And that's a wrap. GG Ahady. GG Marchyy. That's it.
Good job, you two.
Good job, boys. Ahady got a 111. So that means that Marchyy is the winner.
Marchyy.
Bring these boys in.
Congratulations,
Congrats, Marchyy. It's a great run. Ahady, GG to you as well.
Thanks.
I know you probably aren't happy with it, but it was a great race nonetheless. Yeah, this has been a long road. And to see, Marchyy coming through and pretty much winning, going through the winner's bracket, and his Ahady had the loss to him and comes roaring back in the loser's bracket to get, and then, yesterday's match and today, it's been really, really fun to watch. And yeah. So, you guys got any comments? Thank you guys for participating.
Cool to be in a tournament for the first time. Actually, we need to.
Yeah, it's.
Did not think that was gonna happen.
It's been a very, very fun tournament, and this was a very, very good race. I think from a spectator standpoint, I don't think that we really could have asked for more than what we got out of this tournament and out of this race.
Yeah, we couldn't really ask for much more. I mean, it was a compelling watch end to end. Like, I was on the edge of my seat, and just some of the stuff was, things were happening, and just Can't even explain. Lost for words. But yeah, that's a wrap for us, guys. Again, thank you, Ahady. Thank you, Marchyy. Thank you, Mama, for commentating. Mama did a lot of commentary throughout this tournament, so GG's to her. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, again, behind the scenes. Thank you, all the runners, for participating. You guys were lovely. It's been a great experience. And that's probably going to wrap it up for us.